Hi, I'm Shay. I've been doing CFX, rigging, pipeline and tooling for over 15 years across games, film and TV. After building my Realtime hand rig last year, I began developing my own Realtime deformer. I had a whole bunch of ideas for simplifying and automating the workflow and deformer and fixing what I felt was clunky about existing tools. What we see here is random motion being applied in real time to the base skeletal joint rig. We can see the cloth folds and garment pieces actually moving with proper shape changes across multiple layers of cloth, trained on only a handful of poses, with the skin cluster on the right being much more rigid by comparison. These are some further tests, getting some nicer shape changes and finer wrinkles in the pants, with the jacket moving independently of the rest of the body. The overall training time for each of these tests was less than 5 minutes, with each character varying from 500 to 1,000 frames on training data all up. This is a fraction of the time it takes to train with the Unreal Engine ML Deformer, and without any need for importing large Alembic files into Unreal. With Lash here, I just ran out the upper half of his torso, and straight out of the box, getting some nicer shoulder, chest and arm shapes, no longer getting stretching on the suspenders, the buckles and the belt, really helps to maintain their volume better. Same thing here with Victor, getting some nicer body shapes, no longer getting the stretching around the pecs, and even in the pants, getting a nicer V shape in the crotch instead of the stretched U shape from the skin cluster. Starting from a base skin cluster rig and some clean animations to train on, the setup, simulations and training were all created and run automatically through Pylon. Currently it allows multiple users to manage assets across projects, whether it's using Blender, Maya or Houdini. You can manage version and track animations, costume collections, sim setups, simulations, partial bakes, easily reusing caches as well as launching jobs locally or to AWS. The core of the auto character setup runs off my own dataset of sim archetypes, trained on how I build and set up simulations. Nothing is dependent on topology or solver type, so you can generate setups for Houdini and Maya on the fly. On my roadmap, I'm looking into more Blender support. Pylon does currently support Blender, but the automation does not. I'm also actively adding to my datasets, training a range of quadruped and animal sets that will allow for easy setup of all kinds of creatures and characters.